Hello, everyone. Hello. Live your life fully, transform your life, intuitive life coach. I'm here today. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Today, I'm in a different scenario, like you see. So I would like to talk a little bit more about the trigger points. Definitely the trigger points. Like you see on my topic on the top, we're going to talk about trigger points, the reason of the trigger points, and how you can change everything in your life to live your life fully and the best. Okay, so but before I start, I would like to invite you to subscribe my channel if you don't subscribe yet, and also I'm inviting to you on my Facebook page, Instagram page, where you can see the post you never see on the YouTube, because I'm dividing my knowledge and my information. So yes, stay tuned and go and subscribe and go visit my another channels. It always seems impossible until it's done. That's why I just only put this top for the special occasion like today. So you can see everything is possible. I'm here, my 1, 2, 3, I think the third one, a live video. I'm so excited. I'm not really nervous like was first time, but definitely I'm happy. I'm happy I'm here today with you. Let me just start from the beginning. So what is the trigger point and the reason of the trigger point? And also another question is coming is how you can create your life from it. So the trigger point is something inside you is unresolved. Something inside you needs to be resolved. That could be a trauma, of course, from your childhood. That trauma could be also inherited from the parents, family, and from your ancestor. So that could be for 100 years ago. Your granny, grand done something, and then was passing by genes to your the whole generation, okay, and staying inside you. And now it's a time to break that chain, okay? So, for example, sometimes the people calling for others in the family, oh, you're the black sheep of the family, oh, you're outstanding of the family, oh, you're not belonging here because you're feeling like that. Sorry, something's stopping here. Good. I switch it off. So that's why all the stuff is happening. So everything is happening for the reason. Everything is always working for your highest. I don't know what's happened with my light. I don't know. Can you see me now more? Okay, so let me just only come a bit closer to you, or maybe you can see me. So definitely, okay, I'm not going to stop. Okay, it's better, isn't it? Okay, so let's go begin again. So the trauma, what is the trauma? So if you experience the trauma, definitely something you can deal with it and you can get out of it. So you've got a trauma and you've got that trigger points because someone said something to you, or maybe you heard the words outside of your environment when you went somewhere. Then you can just only find that. So definitely don't overreact. Okay, don't scream. Don't say, oh, don't say, why did you say like that? Because when you start overreacting of that, you're going to stay the same state, emotional state, and not involving yourself. You're not going forward. So definitely don't overreact your trigger points, your trauma, and also be thankful for something like that, for that kind of opportunity, because universe sending you that someone who is just only triggered, just only starting cleansing your unwanted emotion, unwanted stuff from inside you out, okay? So see that stuff, see that like a spring cleaning, okay? Someone's coming, someone's saying something, but you need to be aware. I'm not saying it's easy, but it's really worth it, because like a spring cleaning, so you've got to take it out, all the rubbish, and put it in the bin, and you forget it. Because when you're going to suppress, when you're going to start reacting, overreacting, screaming at that person, definitely you're going suppressing that emotion. And believe me or not, one day that emotion is going to rise up. And then that will be much more stronger, and that will be much more overwhelming, and that will be rising inside you a lot of anger. So believe me or not, so don't do that. Don't overreact. Feel it and utilize. So just only coming through, because all the emotion, all the triggers points is like a kind of the energy, because we are built out of the energy. So it's coming through and just only going down, and you can release, and then you can smile. Because every time when you're acting, you're saying some kind of the words, which one is directing to you creating your own beautiful life. So remember that every word, because like you know from my previous video, from the YouTube, from the Facebook, I was saying about the power of the words. And also in my podcast, I was saying something like that. So I invite you go there and check it as well. So every time when you're saying the words has a really, really great power, and then you can creating. Sometimes even you don't know what are you saying, and that word have a creation in the universe, and one day is going appearing in front of you. Consciously or unconsciously, you will be knowing that stuff. That's really, really true about it. That's happened to me a few times, and now I'm really, really, really aware of that. And also, if you've got that experience in your life, of course, you've got the free will, so you can choose this, you can choose that. And remember, every time you're choosing your own path, okay, every time is that opportunity to creating a new reality and resolving and utilizing your trauma through that trigger points. So feel like a blessed to having that opportunity to meet some people on your life path and saying something, and they triggering something inside you. Definitely. And all that stuff, what you've got and experience now in your life, is the result from your choices. Like I said, you've got a free will. So what you decided, what you said in the past, definitely is arising now in front of you. So we're not blaming anyone. We're not judging anyone. We're not screaming at anyone. The only stuff you can just only blame yourself. I can blame myself, but it's not really blaming, because we shouldn't blame. Just only forgive for us. Okay, I've done this long time ago, but now I've learned the lesson, and I'm just only taking that lesson forward, and I'm going creating much better life. Okay, so definitely don't judge anyone and don't judge yourself. Okay, the only stuff you need to be aware is results from your choices and from your own decisions. Okay, no one is responsible for your life, just only you. 100%. The same me. No anyone is responsible for your life, just only you. And allow yourself to be open and to be much more curious and much more happier to see and experience better and better and better in life. So because when you're going to open your heart much more for outstanding, open your heart for the new possibility, for new environment, and for unknownness, then everything, believe me or not, is going to attracting, and that's coming straight away to you. You need to be open and willing to experience the new stuff, and then everything will be flowing to you straight away. But remember that the universe is not going to give you the stuff you really, really, really want at that time. The universe is going to give you the stuff you need that time. You need that lesson. You need to take it out something from it. Okay, so don't scream at the universe, oh, you're not really good, I've been asking this and you didn't bring me this. Okay, so please, please, please don't do that. Okay, because universe know exactly what you need at the time, and definitely you're in the right path, right moment in your life. My goodness, you are so blessed. Yeah, so be in that process, enjoy that process, and remember the help is on the way, because universe, your guardians, angels, your ancestors, everyone is working for you, for your good. So they are standing around you. You believe it or not, okay? You don't have to too much, but they are definitely holding your back. They're holding your back straight away. And that could be also the trigger point when the universe is not going to give you the stuff you really, really want at that time. And you're saying, oh no, why? Yeah, just only say thank you and just go dive in, take everything out and just only clean it, what you want, what you don't want, and just only replace it for the new state of the emotion, new habits, new patterns, new belief, and that kind of the stuff. So remember as well, okay? So every trigger point in your life, that's super, super blessed stuff you can, my goodness, you can have for yourself, for the involving, for your evolution, for the human evolution. So remember that. And another stuff I would like to bring here about the soul. So when you've got a soul, because the mind, body, and spirit, we are together, we are oneness. So you can't separate the skin and the spirit and the mind, okay? But you can imagine you've got the mind, body, and spirit inside. So every time you're supposed to be a blessed, and you're supposed to have a gratitude for your body, because without the body, you couldn't experience that trigger points, okay? So you couldn't evolve, you couldn't have that evolution straight away. So be grateful for your body, treat your body the best, give your body the best, give the rest, give the great food, great energy. So everything what you would like to see in yourself, okay? So like I said, the body, mind, and spirit. The spirit I'm calling the soul, you can call the soul as well. So the soul all the time, and spirit is speaking through the body. So one day somebody triggered to you because you've got that tiny, tiny squeezy tummy, or the face is crunchy, or you've got a really, really, really you feel really drained, and also your body is vibrating differently as well. So that kind of the trigger point, you feel it, and that body gave into you that signal. So we need to learn as well how the body responding for the trigger points, and then you'll know how quickly you can start cleaning the spring. I'm just only calling the sprinkling. You can find your own words for that as well if you like it. Yeah, so be blessed for the body, for the spirit, and for the mind. And the mind is something like I'm just only calling the cheeky mind, is it? Because that's all the thought that's coming and go. But this time, don't pay too much attention on your mind, okay? Because you're not even the mind. You're just only pure conscious, pure light, experience the human life in the body, in the human body. That's straight away, definitely, okay? So remember that. So we cover that. So the soul, body, and spirit is a oneness. So we need to treat the body really great. So we will know how quickly we can respond it by the trigger point, and how we can react really nice way and great way for your body, okay? No, and not only for yourself, but also for others. So you're not going much more deeper inside you. I mean, you're not going to suppress it, that emotion, but you can just only take it out and clean it. And also you're not projecting your emotions, of course, for others, because then you'll be finding yourself in the stagnant energy, and then will be feeling like completely stuck and overhead. You don't want to be that time. Definitely, you don't want to be that time. Every time when you feel in that situation so lonely, and you feel like, oh gosh, I can't do it, that's so frustrating, that's so uncomfortable situation, just call your guardians, call your angels, call your, I don't know, maybe grandmother, grandfather, somebody who you really trusted, and they are not here at the moment, they passed away, but their energies around you. So when I'm talking like that, every time, I would like to share something with you. Every time I'm just only calling my granny, she passed away anyway. She has to. She had that contract, and the head contract is over, so she changed the form for different state of beingness. But anyway, so every time I'm just only calling her, and every time she's coming to me, I really feel her energy around me. I really, really, really feel, and she's helping me. And definitely she's helping me. So be with that people, and even if they're not physically here. So keep warm And I hope this message with the trigger points and some tips and some experience from my life helped you a little bit. And stay tuned for the next one. If you don't subscribe, just subscribe. You can go on my bio. You can find much more link in the section about. And let me know if that's helped you or not. I hope so. That's only a little bit. Thank you so much for being here with me. And see you soon next week. I love you all. All the best. See you. Bye.